Hello Libra, thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Spellcaster's Tarot, Modern Spellcaster's Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. For the supportive Oracle cards, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. We do relationship first, single second, and the Oracle cards come in as necessary. Alright, let's see how it's going to go. Starting here. Well, starting here. You've got the Lover's card for where you're standing. Very happy in this relationship. Very much in love, I should say. Very much in love, feeling those love feelings, that connection, just needing that person there, needing to be with that person. That's where I'm getting this starting from for Libra. So, you're having that love connection on your side very strongly. I'm getting that. Okay. Now, now the other side, I'm noticing they have the Six of Wands. This seems to be, on their side, this is a problem, but not on your side. This is not a problem on your side. The fact that you love them, I don't see that as a problem the way you're feeling. On their side, though, I feel like it's too much. And they're just trying to keep up with it. I feel like they know how you feel. They know how you feel, but for them it seems to be too much. And we're going to find out why as we keep going. Because, we'll find out why. It seems like it's too much for them, though. Now, as this is going on, I feel like you're starting to be... If you're not aware of it already, you're starting to be aware of it. And I feel like it's putting you in this spot because you have the Hanged Man. I feel like because of how you feel and how you have to kind of reserve or hold... You have to, I feel like you have to curtail it a little bit. And you have to, subdue yourself a bit. Something about the way your partner is reacting, I feel like you're catching on quick. It's too much. For some reason, you want to be with them all the time. You want them with you all the time because you're feeling this. That would be optimal. But they're, I feel like they're needing some breathing room. And that's kind of what the Six of Wands is telling me. They're making the breathing room happen. You're aware of it. I don't feel like there's a bad conversation here. They're just telling you they need to breathe a little bit because they're feeling a little suffocated. That's what I'm getting. That's hard for you because with the Hanged Man, you understand that. You're okay with that. You need a little breathing space, then you need a little breathing space. Okay, I can handle that. That's fine. You're saying that's fine, but on the inside, you're you want them there all the time. You want to be with them every moment. Whatever's going on, you just want to help them. You want to, you just want to be with them. It's hard for you to be away from this person. That's what I'm getting. But with the Hanged Man, it's like you're trying to get used to it. You're looking at this all right, I don't want to cause any pain for them. I don't want it to be too much because I understand absence makes the heart grow fonder. I get that. You're just trying to balance it out. You're all right, I understand. They love me and I love them. It's fine. It's kind of it's unwanted. You don't want to be away from them, but you're realizing it's necessary. You seem to be balancing it out. I'm getting a very strong balance feel with the Hanged Man. It's just not wanting to. It's just feeling like you have to. Good? Good. Now, as this goes forward, that breathing room is... They're trying to... I feel like your partner's going through ideas. They're thinking things through. There's a lot of options here that seem to be presenting themselves with them. They seem to be looking at, They're letting their thoughts roam. They're going through a lot of options. Options on how to handle this situation? No. Options on what to do with the free time. Options on what to do with the free time. This breathing room, they're looking for ways to expand that. They are looking for ways to expand that. I have to read them how they come across, I know that, but I just feel like that's not gonna really make you happy if this is if this reading is hitting with you the way it looks like I don't feel that hitting well. I just if when I said it, it didn't feel. I didn't like how it felt. It just was like really, like. And this is where this card popped up. This came in. This fell out upside down. It's one of two here, but the situation will improve with it being upside down. Like this is not going to change. And I feel like this is hard for you to get used to. Now, this seems to be where this is going next. Page of Pentacles. You're realizing this has to be this way. I feel like you're accepting it. We're not really getting into if you like it or not. I'm just getting that you're accepting it. You're just getting to that point where you're just like, you know what? The way this is going, my partner's communicated with me how they feel, what they want, and you're feeling like you have to do this. I don't feel it's not about want. It's about you feel like you have to do this. Your partner seems to be creating more of a distance between the two of you. I feel at least that's what I'm getting. How it feels to you, like it feels like things are more. You're getting more of a distance here between your partner, and I just feel like you're in that moment where you feel like you have no choice. And they're not including you in things as much because I feel like they're viewing it like if they open that door again, it's going to get back to this overwhelming spot for them. So they're not. I feel like they're even actually like they're keeping things from you. I'm not getting like it's really negative, like negative secrets, if you will, like things going wrong. But I feel like they're not, like they're shorthanding things, and they're just certain things they're just not telling you at all. But things like they don't feel like they really are going to affect you. I just feel like this is really. I just feel like this is hard for you. I really do. If this reading is hitting, like they're creating more of a distance here. They're creating more of an emotional space. Now, your partner is definitely, I'm going to do this next, the Two of Wands. They're tied to you very strongly. So I don't want to negate that and give you the wrong idea, but they're also very much liking this freedom. They're trying to balance it out in a way where they're happy and they can be with you, but they're still happy about how the relationship is. And I just feel like they have their idea, like they have their eye on like all these things they want to do, but they don't, I don't know, for some reason they don't want to involve you in it. It's really an awkward thing because I do feel like there's love here for you. And like I am getting like the Judgment card on your side. I feel like I'm getting this weird sense on your side, like you're still feeling like this is okay. Like, you know, it did get a little too close for comfort for them. For you, it was you liked it, but I seem to feel like you're viewing this like, you know what, if that's what they want, like, as long as I'm with them, with my partner, him or her, whatever it may be, whoever they may be, non-binary, however that goes for you, you're okay with it. Because it's like, because the relationship is surviving, and you realize that this, I feel like you're looking at this Judgment in your favor because you were afraid that it was going to fall apart. And this is a way you're handling it to keep it going. Because you know they're feeling suffocated, and you're afraid that they're going to want out. So you're stepping back. And I'm not 100% sure whether this is like, I'm not getting like you were overbearing. So I'm not sure. I'm like, it could be in your sense, in your situation. I feel like you would have to evaluate that yourself because I'm not getting that feeling like you were overbearing and controlling. I don't get that. So I have to be honest, I'm a little confused by this reaction because on your side I'm not seeing like a cause for it, if that makes sense. I'm not seeing you doing anything that's causing that. This could be just who they are. and they just like that private space for themselves, private from everyone. I'm not sure. I'm just not seeing you do anything that really caused this. That's what's bothering me, I think. But it is a relationship read that's just starting from here. It's general. I get that, but still, I usually like to try to make sense of like why is this happening, but I'm not getting anything really causing it. Now, the Six of Pentacles on your side, I feel like you're catering to your partner. You want this to keep going. You're feeling those feelings. Your heart is in this completely. As much as it could possibly be, you're there. So, you're willing to go this way. I feel like the fact that it's not going to change, like this is how it's going to be from now on at least, the situation will improve. Like I feel like, especially because you're using the situation will improve upside down, like I don't feel like this is easy for you, and I don't feel like I don't feel like it gets any easier. Your partner seems to be very happy with how this is changing in the sense of like the Page of Cups, that's enjoying life. This is somebody who the love is there. The love is there. Just the level that it's at. And I feel like they're very happy with the emotional distance. I feel like they're having their cake and eating it too. I use that phrase so much, I feel. But I do feel like they're out there doing what they want. They have more freedom that they wanted. But they still have you there, so they feel like that's working out. I feel like they're enjoying everything. Like this could be a very social card to me, because I feel like they're enjoying like social things, and they're enjoying you when they want to. Like they're going in and out of the situation, but like when they want to be with you, they're with you. When they don't want to be with you, they're doing other things. Like it feels like it's constructed the way that makes them happy. I feel like that's what's happening here. And this is happening fairly soon, but it seems like you're coming to the spot where you're feeling, I feel like this is not good for you. This is not making you happy. The Eight of Swords here, you're feeling locked into this relationship the way it is. You're feeling like you're stuck doing it the way they want to. It's coming in a lot quicker than you expect. Like I feel like you're coming to this moment quicker than you expect. But I'm not feeling like you're happy with your involvement here. I feel like the type of relationship you want is more partnership, more doing everything possible together. Or at least, and I feel like at least at this point you'd like to be doing more together. Like, if it was like 50-50, see that's the thing. I feel like if it was 50-50, like 50% of the time you were with them, 50% you weren't. And I feel like you could handle that, but I'm getting it's more like 20-80. Like 20% of the time you're with them, 80% of the time they're doing other things. But at least at the very least, I feel like that's how it feels to you. I feel like this is rough. I do feel like this is rough. What are we trying to say though? Like, what can we? I feel like the whole thing about this, I have to be honest, because I'm looking for I like the whole silver lining to the whole cloud thing and all the other good stuff, but I'm getting what they're saying is this is how this is gonna go. Like this is being like almost like this is how it's gonna go from now on. And I feel like you might have to go a little deeper and figure out like where do you really stand in this relationship, and is this gonna work for you? With the love, the level of love you're feeling, I feel like it's really hard. It's a really hard thing to look at, but I feel like you have to really evaluate how you're feeling, how this is going to go, and like if you can really, are you really going to be happy with this? Even though you have the love feelings here, that's one thing, but I almost feel like you're stuck in a situation that you're really not happy with this situation. The only thing that's making it survive is because your heart is so locked into this person. I hope this goes better than I think, but I'm feeling like the whole point here is for you to like reevaluate. Where are you and how do you feel, and do you want to stay where you are? Because it seems like this is how it's going to be. This is what this is bringing you to, because this is not, they're warning me it's not going to change. That seems to be the big thing. The other person does not want it to change. All right. So we're going to leave that there. because that's what I feel like. That's their whole point. They just want you to take a moment to really reevaluate your relationship and how does it really feel. You might want to look at it where it's come, where it is, where do you see it going, and decide, do you need to make changes? Do you need to reevaluate this? Because the other person's going to keep it exactly the way it is. So I feel like after that, after you reevaluate, you can make a decision like, am I going to stay the way it is? Do I need to change it? What do I need to do? Okay. Now let's move on to Libra and single Libra. Single Libra. Messages for single Libra. Empowering information to help them in a direction to make them happy, to give them the information that will help them make decisions or plan accordingly to get their life where they want their life to be. Stop. Alright. Thus these cards to match up as empowering as possible to help the Libras and people who watch to understand what's going on and what would help them get where they want to be in life. Single Libra. The environment is smiling on you. Like these, you've got the Sun card and the World card in your environment. This is really good. Now, I'm getting this is someone from the past. That's the first thing that's popping in. This is something from the past. Somebody from the past. You have a connection with this person. Now, we could go that whole thing, this life, another life. So I will go down this road. Either you've known this person in this life for a while, or when you meet this person, you have that connection. Like it's not like a question like, do I feel this way, do I not? You just feel like you've been around this person before. You have that really strong connection. Like they're telling me though that that's like the world with the Sun. I'm getting like there's a cycle going on here. There's a cycle, and this feels really good. This person definitely has love for you. Now how that's playing out in this situation, we'll keep going, but definitely has love. Now, you've gone through some battles in the past. Either way, either you've known this person in this life or not. If it's another life, there's bad. Like, I feel like this is going to explain how you feel about this person. Like when you look at this person, you feel like there could be controversy. You're worried a little bit that you might have to like go through it a little bit. So whether you have reference or not, if you do have reference, you've gone through it with this person before. You've had to go through some drama. If this person is new to you and you just have that feeling like that you just have known this person before, you feel very, very comfortable with them. You still have that little inkling like this could be a bit of a drama thing going on here. There's like a drama connection. That's what I'm getting with this, the Seven of Wands. Like there's a history in that sense. So I know I'm going to say this for the third time. If you haven't known this person in this life, if they're new to you, but you're very comfortable with them, they're also having this feeling. You're also having this feeling like you might have to there might be some drama attached with this person. You seem to be already in that mode. Otherwise, that actually does connect to this life where you can yeah, that's happened before. I'm going to put that down because I feel like that's going to be convoluted. If it clicks, great. If at this point that doesn't make sense, I would just walk away from it. Don't worry about it. If the rest clicks, great. Go with that. You're standing in this spot where you're listening very carefully and you're thinking things through with the Four of Cups. This card always comes through as like a listening thing, just based on that person, the way they're looking. It's an active listening card, in my opinion, though. This is one of those cards where you're looking because you're going to make decisions and you need to know what's going on. But before you take action, you want to know. You're listening very intently. There's certain things you're listening for. You're probably even saying things that are trying to dig up information so you can make an educated response or educated move. The Four of Cups. You're not just it's not like somebody says something and you know where to go. Somebody says something, you're saying more things, you're getting more information, then you're thinking that through, and then you're making your decision. You're not just moving right off the bat. So this is where you seem to be standing and thinking things through. Now, where this is going with this person, I do see the overall energy is the Death card, but it also has not the right time. I feel like this might be coming in at a time that's just not good for one or both of you. There's something here. There's factors. I feel like this is talking about factors around you, and somebody, either you or the other person, there's changes going on here. Changes that are making things unstable, and you're not sure where things are going to land for one or both of you. So the Death card is saying there's changes going on around you. I really feel like that's what it's saying. For that reason, you're like, I think we need to see how things kind of land, how things sort out at the end here, because they don't seem stable yet. Especially at the bottom here, I have the Devil card. Things are going on around you. I feel like this is going on around you. I don't feel like it's this person. I feel like it's either going on around you or them, and it's obvious. You know about it. So this should hit. Like if this reading is for you, this should hit at this point. Now, for that reason, you got the Eight of Cups. Do I do something with this situation? Do I walk away? What's better? Because that's the Devil card. That's serious. But the fact that you're even considering it and the Devil card is here, those feelings are there. Those are definitely there. Both ways. Both ways. Now, I feel like you're in this spot of like, do I stay or do I go? Should I just walk away from this for now? Should I try to do something? Like, life is doing what life is doing, but does that mean I should just walk away from possibilities? Because you know what? These possibilities don't come every day. And the Strength card tells me you're holding on. This is one of the reasons you're thinking things through so much. And you're listening very intently. Because you need to know, like, is this a good idea? Like, am I just creating more fire here? Or is this going to be a problem or a good thing? Could this help squelch a fire? Could this make my life better, actually? Is this a better thing to do? And you got the Strength here. You're holding on. You're just kind of weathering it through right now. I can tell you where I'm seeing it end up here. That the passion is there. Two of Cups, opportunity. I feel like the longer you're holding on with, like, should I stay, should I go, and you're like just kind of evaluating it, it's like those emotions, those feelings are just like more of them and more of them are getting stronger. It's like you're just building more momentum. It's just like this cup of love is like filling more and more and more and more and more, and then you're just like, I can't stand it no more. Let's just do this. Let's just do this, because you're feeling the emotions are there, the connection is there, you want to do it. Two of Cups with opportunity. I'm telling you, this is going forward. You're both on the same page, though. The other person agrees. Definitely. Now, this is going to take some sorting out. You're dealing with the Devil card. I still feel like it's around you. Like, things are going on around you. I get that very strongly. This is going to take some sorting out. You got the Six of Pentacles. You're going to be giving a lot to, whether it's in your life, whether it's directly around you or your partner. At the end of this, you'll have a partner is what I'm thinking. So I know you're going into the single, but whoever this is around, whichever one, you're giving your all to help. Whether it's your ball of wax or not, you're making this better. Especially because this person means so much to you. If it's happening in their life, you're trying to make their life better, and that you're not just going to stand on the sidelines, just like watching them go through this pain. You're stepping in to help, any way you can. With definitely trying to make things better. And you know what? If it's on your side, you're working together and you're trying to do what you can to bring this relationship together, to make it as easy as possible. You're giving of yourself as much as you can, because especially since this is your read, I really feel like you're the one who's doing not all the giving, but you're giving a lot to it. And the Queen of Pentacles, you're in this for a while, and you're looking at it that way. You're like, it's going to take a while to sort it out. We got to deal with Herman, the unwanted party guest here, the Devil, which I said I was going to stop referring to him that way, and there I go. But you're just like, you know what? It's going to sort out sooner or later. And the advice card is don't stop. Hold through it. This is going to go to your favor at some point. it could hold on for a while, could linger, but you seem to be working through it. You're going to be okay. It's going to go on for a while, though. But I do feel like this is going in a good direction. I just feel like what's going on around either you or the other person, it's the Devil card and the Death card. So things are changing. It's a lot of turmoil, but you're going to work through it. Life has this turmoil, and I don't feel like you're walking away from love because of that. You're deciding to stick with it, and you know what? Just because life is upside down and very upsetting right now doesn't mean I should walk away from something good. Good? Good. All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.